Hi guys, it's Mrs. Wine and welcome back to art class. In this video demonstration, I'm going to show you how you can create your own discs from paper that we can use to create our sculptures. So here's what you're going to need to get started. You're going to need a pencil to draw with. You're going to need something to color with. I chose colored pencils. You're going to need your planning sheet from last week, and you're going to need some circular items to trace around. I looked around the art room and I found a plastic cup, I found a lid to paint, and I found that I had some circle templates with circles of all different sizes. So once you've gathered your materials, you're ready to get started. You're going to need a thick sheet of paper. It could be cardboard, like the backside of a cereal box or a pasta box, or it could be a thick, heavyweight sheet of cardstock, which is what I have. Certainly using recycled materials is a great idea. So then the next thing you want to do is you want to find your circular objects, and you just want to use a pencil to trace some circles on your page. Put them as close together as you can, because the closer they are together, the more circles you will be able to fit. You can use as many circles as you want for your sculpture, but I recommend having at least 4 or as many as 8. I don't think you want to have to do more than 8 because that would be a lot to design. Now, if you're tracing and you get a little bit off, that's why we start with pencil, so no problems. You have to hold the stencil really, really still. If you get a little bit off, probably the easiest thing to do is just come back and erase those lines and then fix it a little bit. So I think I have room for just a few more. I'll hold this one still. Sometimes it's also helpful if you could get a grown-up, or if you have a big sister or a big brother, someone else in your house that might be able to help you hold your object still while you're tracing around it. That is often helpful. So once you have created all of your circle shapes, then you're ready to draw your designs. That's where your planning sheet comes back in. So now all I have to do is look at the ideas from my planning sheet. Again, I could use a ruler, or in this case, I have a straight edge. I can use that to help keep my lines really nice and neat. And if I wanted to, if I had a circle template, then I could always use that to come around and draw some of the extra circles. So I'm following my design. I have a big half circle here. And on the other side, I have a smaller circle. But if I don't have templates like this, it's okay. I can still just draw my other shapes. You can certainly use the template as well if you're creating a design that has squares or triangles. You can use the side of a template like this, or you could use a ruler to help you draw those shapes. And then once I have put my designs on all of my circles, I'm ready for the last step. And the last step is simply just adding color. So just like we practiced last week, it's very important, because this is the real thing, that I want to come around and I want to color in one direction, and I want to color all of the peekaboo spaces. So that's it. All you have to do this week is keep on working to add that color to your sculptures. So once you have all your circles drawn, you're going to go back to your planning sheet and you're just going to put the designs on your circles. If you have any questions, you can meet me on Zoom for office hours, and you can always take a photo of your finished work this week. So you could just take a photo of this big paper and you can send me your photo and I will be happy to give you some feedback. I hope you have a great week, and like always, keep on creating.